Welcome, all you entertainment holics out there in entertainment land. It's time yet again for another thrilling, exciting installment of, you guessed it, Wicked Entertaining, coming at you live every Friday night, 6 p.m. Pacific time. That's 9 p.m. Eastern time, right here on Rock Rage Radio and Rock Rage Live. You can also watch us live on our YouTube channel. That's Get Real Global TV. Just type in Get Real Global TV and you can watch all of our different podcasts that we offer, which are many. We're also Get Real Global TV on Twitch and TikTok. And then you can check out our Linktree page to see all of our social media and website links. Just type in at Jennifer DeVoe Muse. That's M-U-S-E. All right, you can check out our radio station, Get Real Global Radio, KGRL, on Spreaker. We're also syndicated on iHeartRadio, Spotify, SiriusXM, Pandora, YouTube Music, TuneIn, Amazon Music, Audible, Apple Podcasts, plus pretty much everywhere else you can watch or listen to podcasts. We're distributed by those nutty people at Sony Music Entertainment, Sony Music Publishing, The Orchard by Sony, and 50/50 Global Music Incorporated. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Jennifer DeVoe Muse. Hello to everyone watching and or listening to this broadcast around the world. Right now, we'd be saying hello to our sultry songstress, Amy Bowman, and the Mac Daddy of Metal, Shiler Staver. But they will be on a little bit later. So keep on tuning in tonight because of a special 4-hour podcast, basically. So what it is, this first hour, we have an amazing soul and blues artist on by the name of John Carey. And then we're going to have, hold that thought. We're going to have our second hour is going to be the amazing hip hop artist Blackwell, which I'm sure that if you remember watching prior, episodes, we have had Blackwell on the show a few times before, actually. And then let's see, we've got that's at 8 o'clock. So that's he's out of Florida. So go check him out. Biggest thing is like, subscribe, share, and follow all of these people's social media. So John Carey, that's C-A-R-E-Y. You'll find him on, he's a soul blues musician. Just type that in. You'll find him really fast. He's like, it pops right up. And so he also has a show called Smooth Soul. Which is a really awesome podcast about soul and blues music and stuff. So you're going to love that. So please check that out as well. And then, let's see, 9 o'clock, we have Sean P. McKenna coming on from Canada. He is a drummer and a podcast host for Rim Shots with Sean from Bar Stools and Band Talk. And so check that out. And then our fourth final hour will be 10 p.m. Eastern time, which is 7 p.m. Pacific time. We've got, God damn, I just went a blank. You think I remember all these things, just like rattling them off and shit. And then the last hour will be none other than the Mac Daddy of Metal, Shiler Staver, the lead singer of Severed One. So Severed One is a metal band from Southern California. So get ready to have an amazing night, just full of music and podcasts and all kinds of awesome stuff. So be prepared for an amazing night. So just make sure you tune in to each of the hours. But we're going to bring on our first guest of the night. Our featured guest is none other than John Carey.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Jennifer?
Woo! Good. How are you tonight?
I'm awesome, man. I'm awesome. Just to be on your show is a good thing.
Oh, very excited. We were finally able to get you on here. Oh, my goodness.
I know.
Okay, first of all, where do you reside in the world?
Well, I'm currently in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, nice.
And
wonderful.
Yeah, I moved here about 3 4 years ago.
Okay. Where are
Yeah.
you originally from?
Originally from Chicago, born and raised.
Oh, Chi-Town.
Yes, yes.
Iraq or whatever you want to call it at this point.
Chirac, yeah.
Chirac.
It has its things. It is, it's the inner city, and it has ups and downs. There's certain parts I wouldn't go down, but so, but
Right.
it's cool. I'm sure you have to have somewhere people love it. Certain people love it, so it's cool.
It's like anywhere.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
people love Los Angeles, like myself, and other people think that Los Angeles is a cesspool
right,
of just
right,
evil or some shit. I don't know, like why, but
right,
whatever.
right. Yeah, I lived there. I lived in LA LA, Southern California, probably for
Okay.
about 30 years, and
Okay. Well, how'd you like it?
it was cool with me. Like you said, you got your different things. Anytime you get that many people in one place, you're gonna have
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a lot of people.
yeah, 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 kind of crowd.
But I mean, it's like any big city.
Right,
Atlanta has its Atlanta has its, good things and its bad things, I'm sure. Same as,
right, exactly,
same as
exactly.
Chicago, same as New York City, Los Angeles. I mean, every big city, it just, I guess, depends on like your experiences.
Right, 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 exactly right.
You know what I mean? Craziness. Okay, so can you please tell everybody a little bit more about yourself, like what style of music that you do?
Oh, I don't get boxed in, so I play pretty much every style.
Oh,
Jazz,
awesome.
R&B, rock and roll, swing, all that stuff.
Nice.
Um, but at the present time, I'm doing more of a blues rock type thing,
Okay.
Bonamassa type thing, and
Oh, nice.
yeah, so that kind of party. I also do have a tribute band. That's the Santana tribute band.
Oh,
Uh,
wonderful.
we do that, and it's taken off. And I started about 3 months ago, and then
Who
we've
doesn't
already.
love Santana? I mean,
Oh
come
man,
on.
we've yeah, we done
That's
some
good
shows.
music.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
really nice, really nice.
That's great. How long have you been in the music industry?
Wow. Probably a little over 35 years, maybe. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it just like something that called to you? Like you were like, that's my thing. That's what I want to
I just,
do.
yeah, I kind of gravitated to it.
Okay.
My mom was a singer.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
And then we I lived in projects, so I couldn't afford to buy a guitar or anything like that.
Oh,
So
damn.
my cousin had one, so I go over to his house and I stayed in there playing guitar all day, and
Wow.
finally got a summer job and was able to afford to buy a guitar.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah,
See, hard work prevails. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Been at it ever since, So it's like,
Nice.
yeah, come a long way. I think back on the time where I couldn't afford one, and my
Mhm.
family couldn't afford one. Now I think I got about 20 guitars just in in this room alone.
you, you made up for it.
Yeah, a lost time.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stack them back here like cordwood.
Yeah. It's like, what kind you want? Yeah, I got them back there. So
You want a Fender? Oh yeah, I
yeah,
got like 3 of those in the corner. Oh, you want a you want a Les
yeah,
Paul? Yeah, I got 2 of those right over there.
yeah. And I've been blessed to where I go to NAM is most of the
Oh, wonderful! I love
and
Nam.
the last 3 times I went, uh, um, the company just gave me a guitar. It's like, and I'm just
Oh
sitting there,
wow!
So I got 3 Les Pauls over here on the side that just came straight
Damn,
from them.
that's amazing.
Crazy, you know.
Love it.
My wife said, "Don't you bring another guitar home." I'm like, didn't buy it. I didn't buy
I'm sorry, they're just giving them
it. Give it
away.
away.
They just handed it to me. What was
I
I supposed
know.
to do? Say
Yeah.
no?
She was
Oh.
shocked. She went with me last time, and the guy had her sign the paperwork, and I was just noodling and playing, and at the end, at the end, I finished playing. He says, "Okay, you can take that one home." I said, and next my wife said, "Did you just buy that?" I said, "No." I said, "Well, how did the guy just?" He said, "He just gave it to you." I was like, "Okay, okay, it's
Who
not hot
the
in
hell?
here."
Who the hell just gives away a really nice guitar? I mean,
Oh,
I guess sponsor if they're gonna sponsor
yeah,
you. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. So I
Okay,
did all the paperwork and everything. So
that's
they,
amazing.
which was cool.
I always sponsorship deals.
Yeah.
Those are always good.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Now the only thing that they're in China and with this whole China tariff thing and all this stuff going on,
Oh
I'm waiting to
god.
see what's going on, what's going to happen this year. We don't know if we're going to have even have Nam this year because of
Oh god, right. That probably will affect quite a bit of things.
yeah, yeah,
Damn. Nobody really thinks of all that. You know what I mean? Like in the
right,
moment, like you're not thinking how many how many different industries will be affected
hmm,
by this one thing.
right,
So
right,
tariffs, like that could totally make it so like, concert sales go down.
yeah,
Like that could affect so many genres,
yeah.
so many different things, like so many different industries, especially just in the entertainment
Just
industry.
that alone, yeah, yeah. We're just looking at where they were paying, just say they was paying $100 to send a guitar over. Well, now
Hmm.
that same guitar is $130 probably, you know, so
Yeah.
or more. So
Yeah, maybe more.
yeah,
Damn, that's crazy.
yeah,
People don't really think about all that sometimes, like how something like that can affect your bottom line
right,
or just like getting products. You know.
right, right, exactly. And when you pinching pennies, that's a whole hard pill to swallow. It's like, okay, do I want to spend that extra just to get that or whatever?
Yeah. For people like me that make their own products, like I make my own jewelry, I make my
Oh,
own t-shirts, hoodies, tote bags, the long sleeve jerseys.
oh, cool.
I make a bunch of different stuff. I make it custom made for people. And
Mm,
so I buy everything in bulk, like
right,
hoodies,
right,
t-shirts. And
right.
so that could drive up the price of stuff like that for people like us.
Right,
Like I got a lot of stuff just on Temu, like just buying in bulk,
right,
like,
right,
10 hoodies for $60,
right, right,
whatever, like deals like that. Like, okay, so that's like, okay, how is that going to affect people like that?
right. Mhm. Yeah. Your bottom
And that's
line,
on a small scale comparatively to other like big
big, big,
manufacturers,
right, right.
you know.
Mhm.
Lord, that's
Exactly.
crazy.
Yeah. So
Ugh.
that's what they were saying they didn't know if they was gonna do NAM because
Yeah.
most of the people were from China or Japan or you know.
Oh, really? So a lot of the vendors, like the people with the musical equipment and whatnot, are from over there.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's a game changer right
It is.
there.
It is. So I'm sure they're thinking about it, because the prices would have to go up. I don't think there'd be no more
Mm,
giving guitars away. So I don't know.
maybe not. I mean, it depends on whether or not it's worth it to them
Right.
to invest money.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, if it's like somebody who's really gonna plug your product and really has a lot of clout or a lot of people that follow them, or you know what I
Right.
mean,
Right.
then that could increase sales. I guess if they built the price in to the product, maybe. I don't know. I don't
Right.
even know.
Yeah. I didn't know if they had to pay. I know they have to pay the tariffs to get it over. But
Mm-hmm.
at NAM, whatever they don't sell, they have to send back. So do you pay another tariff there also? So it's like kind of
God,
crazy.
that's nuts. I don't even know.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
crazy.
Oh, crazy. Now I see. Obviously, you play guitar.
Yes.
Do you play any other
Oh
instruments?
yeah. I play guitar. I play keys. I play bass. I'm a producer in general, so I pretty much play
Wonderful.
all instruments. So programming, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I
That's
try to be
awesome.
one man shop. You know, it gets it gets kind of tiresome when you calling somebody and said, "Nah, I can't do it." I'm like, okay, let me just figure this out. You know,
That's why I do everything myself. I'm the
right,
one that makes the flyers. I'm the one that designs logos. I'm the one
right,
that does the website design. I do everything literally
right,
because I like taught myself over time because you don't know when you're gonna have like somebody around that could actually help you with certain
right,
things.
right, right,
So you
right,
have to learn how to do audio editing, video editing. Like I've had to learn a lot of these skill sets.
right,
You know what
right.
I mean? I even
Yeah,
went and took classes at a local TV station, like a public broadcasting type
right.
place
Mm-hmm.
where they teach you like how to run a floor camera, how to
Wow.
run a teleprompter, literally how to put a like set design.
Mm,
Like if you're doing a talk show or if
right.
you're
That's
doing
good.
you
It's
know,
up the
yeah,
level.
I learned a lot. That was a great program. Pasadena Media is amazing.
Wow, that's good stuff to know. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Christina Avila PR. Woo!
Shout out, Christina. Yeah.
She is responsible for our wonderful guest this evening. Actually, two of our guests tonight are 7 o'clock and our 9 o'clock.
That's cool. She's a cool lady.
She's amazing
Yeah.
PR. She's on it. She helps me a lot. I don't know, man. She's constantly plugging away.
Yeah, she's very cool. She's always on it, and I really enjoy that part of her. You know, doing wonderful work for, especially for musicians that need that extra push. You know,
Mm,
everybody, we're all in
yeah.
the same boat, no matter who you are or what genre of music you play. Basically,
Mm.
you're really all in the same boat. You know, when you look at
Yeah, most definitely. That's why we showcase every style of music on here.
exactly,
Because I don't like to pigeonhole myself. I was like, well, what style of music? Like, some people only do metal, some people only do blues, some
right,
people only do whatever. Like,
right,
I don't like to pigeonhole myself. Just like you said earlier, how you don't like to pigeonhole, you like to
right,
play many different styles of music. You
exactly,
don't want to just put yourself in a box and be like, okay, this is what I'm playing, and that's it.
right,
You know what I mean? So
right,
I totally get that
right,
coming from that same type of mentality. Like
right.
you just can't. You gotta like you can't.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't.
yeah,
I like so many different things in this world. Different types of TV shows and movies and
right,
music. And
right, right,
why would I want to just put myself in a box? I
right,
only talk about metal.
right, right, right. And the
I
same
love
goes for,
metal,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I don't want to be just about metal. I don't
right,
know. It's just
right,
me. It's just
yeah.
me.
You know, and most of us, but most musicians is about the same way. You know, because I met, playing gigs in different places. You know, especially playing in
Mhm.
LA. You
Right.
you meet all types of people,
Mm-hmm.
and
Most
so
definitely.
right. So you play. I played BB King's one time, and it was 10 bands
Oh.
on the bill, and I was the blues guy on the bill. There was a rock and roll guy. There was a metal guy. It was people came in to see their artists. Most people will stick around and see 3 or 4 different bands, but
Mhm.
it was that type of thing where you see everybody, different styles. And I didn't want to drive all the way back, so I kind of hung out and just listened to everybody play, which was cool.
Yeah, a lot of our concerts have been the same way, mixed genre.
Yeah,
That's what I call them, mixed genre shows.
right.
I try to keep genres that rotate around each other though.
Yeah,
So like if I do like rock, metal, punk rock, hard rock, like certain genres meld well together,
right.
and you know what I mean? So I
They
try
got
to keep
more.
like that vibe for the whole night. And then
Hmm.
another night will be just like soul, R&B, hip hop, whatever, like more,
Right,
I don't know. I try to kind of gravitate styles of music around each other.
right.
Country is hard to pigeonhole.
I know,
There's
I
nothing
know.
else like country, really.
It's country, right? You gotta put it on it. Put it in its own
It's
box,
just country.
right? It's country. That's light country. That's hard country. That's but in the end of it is country. Okay, so you got
Yeah, maybe classic rock ish. Maybe I could put with
some
country,
of
but
it.
I
Some
don't
of
know.
it, yeah. But definitely,
Too funny.
yeah.
Okay, and now do you have any albums that you're plugging right now? Any new work that you're working on?
I am working on something right now. I have a new single that just came out 2 days ago called "Baby Girl," uh,
Awesome.
and I'm connecting myself with um, 1-800 Runaway. So it's based on girls running away from home, and
Okay.
so I'm reaching out to other musicians to donate a song or whatever to a particular album that I'm trying to finish. It could be whatever genre. It doesn't even matter about the genre, but the
Hmm.
subject title, the subject has to be a way of helping and expressing to these young ladies that's either running away or getting caught up in this Hollywood glamour thing, whatever that is.
Hmm.
Just letting them know that somebody loves them,
Hmm.
and the parents might be at home wondering, "Where's my child?"
Yeah, very
So
true.
yeah, so I decided that this project that I'm writing right now is devoted to that. So
Hmm.
it's
Okay,
okay. Yeah, yeah,
that's really good.
yeah,
That could help a lot of people.
yeah, yeah. I
You
want
know what I
this
mean?
help like with yourself and help get the word out of that. The more aware people become of it, uh,
Hmm.
they understand that because it affects everybody. Nobody's exempt. You
Hmm.
know, I got two girls of my own. It's like, uh,
Right.
I'm sure we've had times where they feel like running away. But it's like, okay, hey, calm down. you because life is hard. Life is never meant to be easy. And
Yeah.
young kids growing up 13, 14 years old, that's a whole new adolescent type thing they about to break into, and they're not gonna understand it. And you as
Yeah.
the adult, you ain't gonna understand it because this is the first time you've had a 13, 14-year-old. So it's like,
Yeah, but you have just have to think back when you were
right,
13 or 14.
right,
That's what I always tapped into when my kids would ask me about anything. I
right.
would think back to myself and all the things that I went through at those ages,
Hmm.
and then I would talk to them from that place.
Right,
Not as from like a parent, yes, as a
right.
parent, but as someone who understands because they've
Been
been
through that.
through or been where they are in right that moment.
Mm-hmm.
You
Exactly.
know?
Exactly. Exactly. So that's what I'm trying to get people more aware. Don't be afraid to reach out or contact somebody, or you don't
Yes.
know who you can help. And I'm
Very
thinking, I
true.
hope that this song and this record helps people
I
uh
hope so.
just get along with it. So that's what I'm
Remember,
working on. Yeah.
what was that song? Runaway train never coming back.
Right.
It was about that. It
About
was about
that. Exactly.
runaways.
Right.
About runaways, kind of like that same type of thing.
Yes, 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 yes. It's Temptations, the Runaway Child, Running Wild. So it's so many
Hmm.
different people. They did it, but I think in the last, I was reading some articles, and in the last 5 to 10 years, we've had like 200,000 kids just missing, gone.
Oh my God.
That's a
That is
lot.
so scary.
It is. It is. And but you got so many different. You got people out there that don't give a damn about kids, and they kidnapping and all kind of. It's just a lot of crazy stuff going on. This is 2025 now. So
I just keep adopting other people's children.
it's
If you want to be a shitty parent, that's your problem.
right.
I'm
Right.
going to be that parent that's going to help them and give them advice. And I don't know how many children between my daughter and my son, I have adopted many of their friends.
Right. Right.
Like
Right.
they call me mom.
Right. Yeah.
I have whole like children. I adopted a 24-year-old and now she's 32 and she still calls me mom.
Right. Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
her mom. Like, you know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Because I was there for her when other people were not.
Right.
Most of my son's friends or girlfriends or prior girlfriends or whatever, like I've adopted a bunch of them over the years.
Yeah. You have to because they searching for something, and if it's not at home, it's
Somebody needs to be there for them.
yeah, it's better
That's a
than
positive role model that will listen to them. That's the biggest thing. Listen.
right. Right. Yeah.
And I think music, if we kind of like got more people into music, maybe music therapy, like there's different things that I think that music and entertainment could help people.
Right. Right. That's for sure. That's what I understand. That's why I'm kind of persistent of doing this record because if you don't do nothing else, you're gonna hear music, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I say it doesn't matter what genre because it's gonna be something on there for everybody,
Mm-hmm. Right.
you know.
It's about the meaning. It's about the what's behind it. It's
Right,
about helping runaways,
right,
helping kids, helping people get through these horrible times that we're living in.
right, exactly,
You
exactly,
know, it's
exactly right.
it's a scary place.
Yeah, somebody got
Uh,
to.
I've been told at work I'm no longer allowed to talk about politics. So
No, they say politics and religion don't even start. Yeah, no.
don't mention the name of an orange human being because that will set me the fuck off.
It's like, yeah, yeah. I have an aunt. You can't say anything. So it's like, okay,
You bring that man's name up in a conversation, you will see me become Mount fucking Vesuvius. Oh, especially where most of my friends are not my skin color.
yeah, yeah, you know,
I just worry about all my Hispanic friends. I'm constantly checking on them out
yeah,
in California. It's not
yeah.
even them. It's not even just Hispanics now. They're grabbing up anybody. They don't care.
Everybody,
They don't care if you ain't white or whatever the fuck. They gonna grab your ass up.
right,
You're like,
right,
oh, you're not a citizen. You're a citizen. They don't even give a fuck about that anymore.
right,
They
right,
don't care if you don't have any kind of record of any kind. Like you've never even been arrested. They don't give a fuck.
right.
They
Just
don't
look at
care.
you got to
Well,
go.
but I thought you were just grounded up criminals.
That was the end. That's how
Some of these motherfuckers have never even had a parking ticket.
Mm, mm,
Sad.
yeah,
Sad.
we're in a different spot.
Scared. I am scared for all of our friends.
Yeah,
All our black, brown, and yellow friends.
yeah,
I'm worried about all of them.
yeah. We're in a different spot. It's like you think about we've been through so much. Can't we just figure out where's the peace line at? Where's that part where we just say, you know what, we just let's just love on each other. Let's just
We're all humans.
right.
Why? Why does it matter what fucking?
Right.
Oh my god.
I said, there's no color, man, because
Why does it matter?
you get cut, we still gonna bleed red. Your blood is red, mine's is red. Don't
Exactly. And that's my point right there. We're all human beings. We all bleed the same color. What the
yeah,
fuck does the rest of it matter?
right.
Oh, you're Muslim and I'm Christian. Who cares?
No.
What does it matter?
Right,
I think that everybody, I don't know. I just love everybody unless they're evil.
right,
You're an
right,
evil person, stay away from me.
right.
My stomach's gonna start nodding up. I'm gonna feel your evilness from
Feel it.
across
You gonna
the
feel it.
room.
Right.
I had a certain uncle once that every time he came near me, my stomach would.
Oh, just tighten up. Wow.
There was a reason for it. We're gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
But there was a reason for it. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone.
Hmm.
Anywho, okay, so we have our music project coming up.
Right.
Okay, awesome. Do we have kind of a timeline of when we want to get that album put out by?
Yeah,
Roughly?
I write every day, so and
Okay.
I'm kind of like thinking of October,
Okay,
for the fall,
that's good.
and have it the whole album finished. The singles out right now, and it's doing,
Awesome.
it's doing okay. Radio stations is playing it; they're not afraid of it, which is okay.
We
Uh,
like it when they're not afraid.
yeah, because sometimes, man, they're like, I can't play that, John, because yes, it's music.
Do you or did you want to play it for us live, or are we playing it off of like Spotify or YouTube, or what do you
Uh,
want to do?
on YouTube. You want me to play it or you play it?
Totally up to you. I see you have a damn guitar, so I'm figuring you're gonna be singing live. I don't know what you're doing.
Let me
I'm like,
find
oh, that's my guitar. I'm gonna put you to work.
it. Oh, here it is. Here.
Okay,
Yeah. Uh,
I'm pulling up YouTube. I love it.
can you hear that?
All right, I'm pulling up YouTube here. Okay. Huh? No, I'm gonna play it off of mine. I just want to make
Okay.
sure
All right,
we're.
got it.
What's the name of the song again?
Baby girl. Baby girl.
What
John Carey.
is it called?
Baby girl.
Hold on. Baby girl. Okay, hold on. I'm pulling it up. Let's see. Ooh, I see it right there. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I say we played some Baby Girl. Woo! All right, hold on. We're gonna share our screen. We like to share our screen. Come on. There we go. Do. I love music. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what I would do without it.
Yeah. You can't. Yeah, you can't.
Does that look right?
That's it.
Okay, awesome. All right, we're going to listen to some music. All right, we're going to play Baby Girl by John Carey. Oh, that's such.
at my baby girl. She had stars in her eyes as the dreams passed her by. No one recognized that baby girl. Crying won't help you. You're gonna have to realize the pain that you're putting us through. No, no, baby girl. What's the matter with What's the matter? Can't you see what we're going through? What's the matter with you? Tell me, baby Tell girl. Me, what's the matter? What's the matter with What's you? The matter? Can't you see what we're going through? See, girl. What's the matter with you, baby girl? I wanna know what's the matter with Let me help you. Can't you see what we're going Let me through? Take you to a place. What's the matter with you? I wanna know what's the matter with What's the matter? Can't you see what we're going Why through? Can't you see what's the matter with you? Help me, girl. What's the matter with What's the matter? Can't you see what we're going through? Can't you see, baby girl? Come on. What's the matter with What's the matter with Can't you see what we're going through? Can't you see what we're going What's the matter with you, baby girl?
Good. Like, what is going on? My computer is just all going crazy. Heck yeah. We're gonna go. Alright, I wanna go. Guess you gotta make sure you get the right John Carey.
Oh yeah, it's a million of us. I was like, okay.
Alright, what do we want to play next? What do we want to play next?
Oh wow. I have a
Oh, there you are, right there. Alright.
yeah, I have a lot of
Biggest thing. I go. There we go. Subscribe to John Carey's channel. There we go. We want to subscribe to the channel. Yeehaw. Alright.
Yeah.
What do we want to do next?
Yeah, I have a lot of music. I have 15 albums, so let's just be safe and say that. So
okay, yeah, let's talk about that. So you said you have 15 albums.
Albums out, right?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, there's no reason why not to do it.
Woo, look at that.
Studio here at home. I taught myself how to, mix and master and all that stuff,
Most definitely.
So I come in here and I write. That's my away time, just my own private time in my room, and close the door, turn the lights down, and just write,
That's awesome.
Yeah, which is cool. It's a good thing.
I have some bands that are like, oh, you're like, oh, when do you, when will your albums come out? And they're like 6 years, 8 years in between album. I'm like, huh? You've been a band for 20 years. You've been a band for 20 years, and you've only put out 4 albums? Huh?
No.
What?
No.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong?
Especially nowadays.
You should be like Rush, fucking pin this and shit.
Right.
Not an album per year. What are you talking about?
Right. Right. That's me.
I
I'm
never
trying
understand
to.
that one. When people tell me that, I'm just like,
Yeah. 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 You have to. I
that's
think
crazy.
you have a gift. You playing music, whatever you writing. So let it out. Give it to the people. So it doesn't do you no good to hold on
Yeah.
to all that music
Yeah.
inside.
Why are you keeping it all bottled
Right.
up?
Right. Right. So
Amen.
yes,
Amen.
definitely,
I
definitely.
agree.
Yeah.
Do you want to play something live or
Uh. Oh. I. Okay. I'll have to find a track, but
you're like, oh, you're putting me on the spot now, woman?
uh. Let's see. I'm gonna put something in real quick here. Let's see. Uh-uh. Okay. Sorry. Let's see.
It's all right. Love putting people on the spot. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Hmm.
I was Carlos Santana. You
Woo!
stand
All
my partner.
right. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Love it.
the show.
I love it.
So if you ever have a need for a Santana band,
Nice.
let me know. Come out, have a good time.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. I love tribute bands anyway, so I was managing 3 of them
Mm,
at one point. All female fronted.
wow,
I had a Aussie tribute band, I had a Black Sabbath tribute band, and I had a Jane's Addiction tribute band.
wow,
And they were all fronted by women.
that is cool, and that's different. That's nice.
I don't. I like. I like the unusual. I like the different. I don't. Who wants to just? I don't know. I mean, I'm not. I don't try to like. Oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna disclude you because you're fronted by a guy. Like I don't want to ever be like that. You know what I mean?
Right,
I
right.
just thought it was unusual to have like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, that's what you have.
Especially when you put them on the same show.
Yeah, yeah. We're doing a show with
I had like I'd have like a whole night where we just tribute bands.
yeah, yeah. I just signed a contract to do a show with the a tribute band, Sly and the Family Stones tribute band, and so we're gonna do they're gonna do their Sly, and we're gonna do our
Oh wow! And he just passed also, so
yeah,
that's crazy. Oh wow!
yeah. So it should be a good show.
That sounds like it'd be a really good show.
Yeah, yeah,
The combination between with the two,
yes, yes.
the Santana with the Sly and the Family Stone, that'd be really good.
Yeah, we're gonna do it in Southern California.
Be a great combo. Where are you gonna be playing?
We're gonna do it at Aqua Caliente Casino. It's in Palm Desert, California.
Oh, in Palm Springs.
Yes, right. Yeah,
Oh yes,
yeah, yeah. So that should be pretty good.
nice.
So,
That's where I went on my honeymoon.
did you?
Aqua Caliente.
I lived there for
Yeah, heck yeah.
years. Yeah, 12, 13.
Me and the Muse.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Did you go into? You didn't go into
That was a
summertime.
nice place, actually. I was a casino hostess.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, I was a casino hostess for 7 years. So like I got to go to all the properties for free
Oh, wow, nice.
because I got gamblers to go gamble.
Yeah,
So they give me a free stay so that I can like
it's a
check it
con-
out like, oh, I can the rooms and the food and the shows and the this.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
so I got my honeymoon for free basically.
Oh, wow. That's the way to do it.
That's how you do it, mother.
I mean, you want to get married? Where we gonna go? Yeah, I got a place.
That's how Jenny rolls.
Oh,
That's what I said. I was like, yes, let's do this.
that's how you do it.
Sometimes I miss that job.
Oh man. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
that's pretty.
I'm
Get
a
paid.
baller.
It's like, yeah, so I get paid for this too. Oh yeah, for sure. That's a good job.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Good job.
Good job. So when is that show coming up
That's
at the Agua Caliente?
Memorial Day weekend. I think they said Memorial Day. I think September is that? September?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Labor Day weekend.
Yeah,
Okay, nice.
Labor Day weekend.
That'd be probably a decent time to go,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not gonna be.
Yeah, Labor Day weekend. That'd be pretty decent time to go.
Yeah.
It's when it would be starting to cool off some in the desert. It wouldn't be
Yeah.
as hot, maybe, and
Exactly. Yeah, it wouldn't be 121. Just probably 110. That's what.
that'd be
Yeah.
awesome. Exactly. It'll just be 110. No big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Kick your shoes off.
I love it.
Definitely.
Where can people find you on social media and like your music sites and things like that?
Yeah, I'm all over the place, man. I'm all the digital places where you can buy music or listen to music, stream music. I'm all over the place. So Spotify, you just Google. If you Google me, there's a couple of John Careys, but I'm pretty much the one with the a red hat on, and the one that
There's a few, unfortunately. I said, okay, look, if they don't look like him,
right,
keep going until you find him.
right,
There
right,
you go.
right. I'm probably the coolest one. So,
She-
yeah.
Christina sent me a website, right? And I went to the website and I said, I think you sent me the wrong website. And she goes, what do you mean? I said, that's not the John Carey you were telling me about. I said, that's not him. She
Right.
goes, what do you mean? She goes, that's his website. I said, no. I said, that's a white boy. That's a white boy you sent me. That's not the right person. That's not the right person. She goes, what do you mean? I say, go look at it yourself and you will see in half a second what I'm talking about. That is not an older black man. That is a white boy.
Right.
In his like 30s or some shit. No. Wrong person.
Yeah.
I'm married to a black man. I think I'm married to a black man. I think I would know the difference if I rolled over and there was a white dude laying next to me. Okay. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I noticed real quick. Wait, what? Oh God, I thought I divorced you.
Oh, no.
No,
you got to come back.
Where's my current husband? I'm talking about my ex-husband. I'm being stupid.
Indeed.
That's just wrong. Well, if you want to find John Carey, just go on, type in John Carey, Carey. You can find him. He is on YouTube. It'll say John Carey. You'll see, just type in John Carey baby girl, and then it'll bring it up pretty fast.
Right.
And make sure you subscribe to his channel.
Dude.
And then also find him on Spotify and anywhere else that you can find him. Facebook, you got Twitter, Instagram, all the socials. And go, biggest thing, like, share, subscribe, follow, listen to his music. You know what I mean? Take time out your day to enjoy some wonderful music because he doesn't do just one genre. He does different stuff.
All kind of stuff on there. Yeah. Definitely.
I love it.
Good stuff.
I love it.
Stuff.
I'm so excited. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for being on the show today, John. I really appreciate you, and I'm glad we were able to finally make this happen.
Yes, it was wonderful. Thank you for having me on. It was really good. Really appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Well, congratulations on your new venture with with the band.
Yes.
I hope your show in September goes really well. and I hope you find more shows to play because I
Right.
think that would be amazing. I mean, it's a Santana tribute. Who doesn't love Santana? I'm just saying.
Get him now because this, he's a pup.
Um, right. Well, pretty much anybody in the Southern California area for Labor Day weekend, my homework assignment to you is to go to the Agua Caliente in Palm Springs and buy a ticket to go see John Carey and the amazing tribute band for Santana. And then also, stay and watch the Sly and the Family Stone tribute because that would be an amazing show.
Yes, yes, yes. Gonna be good. So whenever you're ready, let us know. Have band will travel, they say. So
yes, and if anybody out there has any shows like festivals or any kind of anything, especially tribute bands are popping right now. Tribute bands are big. So if you got a tribute show, especially when he's out in California for the Labor Day weekend, he can hop on. They can hop on some more shows while they out there. Maybe, you know what I mean?
sure, exactly. We won't disappoint you. That's for sure. Full of energy.
I'm excited. I wish I was out in California. I'd be going to see you. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you so much to John Carey for being on the show tonight. We really appreciate you. And again, go like, share, subscribe, and follow his music and all of his social medias.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. It's my pleasure.
Well, you have a really wonderful rest of your night.
I will. You too.
And I look forward to having you on the show again in the future.
Let's do that. You got it. Thank you, Christine. Tina.
Yes. I'm excited.
All right.
We're going to play some more music. And shout out to Christina Avila PR.
Yeah.
Woo! All right. You have a really good rest of your night.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.